Jensen. Glad to see ya. Now I sound like his girlfriend or something. Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah, tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some neuropozyne from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know. It's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
What is it exactly you need me to do?
I need you to get back that security footage Tyndall has on me. It's probably in his apartment. On his computer, maybe.
So what? I just look him up in the phone book?
His apartment is near Brooklyn Court. It might be tough to get in because his building has a large security gate protecting it.
Well, that's just great.
Hacking the security gate is possible, but would require advanced hacking skills. You might have to look around for an alternate path. Maybe use the fire escape or something.
And I should care about this because...
Damn, Adam. Are you really going to shake me down like this? That's cold. I'm hurting here. Look, I may be able to get my hands on a weapon mod for you. Jeez, never thought I'd have to buy your help.
Pretty ballsy stealing a patented drug from a secure lab. How'd you manage to do it?
Both Tyndall and I worked the night shift every other week. I stashed the neuropozyne in a bag while he edited the security footage. Guess he kept part of it.
Neuropozyne? What could you guys want with an anti-rejection drug for augmentation patients? Reselling it? Providing a competitor?
Why do you automatically assume I was trying to turn a profit?
How about Tyndall? Can't you reason with him?
You could try, but Tyndall's a pretty driven guy. I mean, the guy's like a rock. You'd need a Casey aug or something to crack him.
Casey?
Social enhancer. It's an augmentation designed to read people's reactions and behavioral patterns. Higher end series even allows you to directly influence people with pheromones or something.
All right, tell me more.
Really? Wow, thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for. The security footage will probably be on his apartment computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
I got it from here.
This whole thing just brings back bad memories. I love working here, but it's hard knowing that in any
Mrs. Reed?
Adam, I'm sorry you startled me. And please, call me Cassandra. You and Megan were together long enough. I was waiting for you.
Out here? Why not come meet me inside?
I don't know. I guess I'm just not ready. This is where you work, but to me, this is also the place where I lost my daughter.
I know what you mean. It's never been the same for me either.
I guess it's not meant to be easy. It seems there's just no right way to deal with something like this. And I can't even begin to imagine how things have been for you after all you've been through.
Yeah. A lot of things changed 6 months ago.
I can't get over how much they've changed you. At first, I couldn't even believe you were still alive. How do you handle all of this?
I never asked for this. They say they saved me, but I'm not sure saved is the right word.
I understand your anger. I wouldn't take too kindly to people making that kind of decision for me, either. But that being said, I, for one, am glad that you're still among us.
Can I ask why you wanted to see me?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I'm here about Megan. About what happened to her. Or rather, about the investigation into what happened.
What about it?
Well, simply put, I feel something is not quite right with the way the case was handled.
You think there was some foul play involved?
I do. Call it mother's intuition. But when speaking to some of the investigators, there were a lot of inconsistencies. And then I met this detective, a man called Chase. He agreed things weren't handled by the book, although he has no proof.
And now you want to find out more?
I'll never hear my daughter laugh again, Adam. I'll never get a call from her to ask how I've been, or have the chance to ask her about her day. She was stolen from me. However unjustified this all is, I still want to know why it happened. You're not the same, Adam. And we've yet to see if it's for better or worse. But I know you loved Megan. Please, will you help me find out what really happened to her?
Should I expect some form of compensation for this?
Adam, you're serious, aren't you? My God, this isn't who you used to be. I thought a chance to know what really happened to Megan, what really happened to you, would have been enough. Would have been worth your time.
I never got a chance to investigate the attack myself. I'll look into it.
Thank you. This means the world to me, Adam. Really.
The first thing I'll need to do is meet with this detective, Chase.
Good. He works part-time as a security guard in an apartment building on Brooklyn Court. I'll be waiting for you in your apartment lobby once you're done.
Why does a detective need to work part-time as a security guard?
Oh, he retired soon after the case. I don't really know the details. Maybe he'll tell you more.
I'm on it.
I don't really.
Man, this town is dead. I should have just
You
moved
seem
to
nice and all, but
Mr. Jensen, is
it true that the leader of the terrorist cell got away?
Problem, sir?
Guess you weren't as ready as Mr. Sarah thought.
Thanks for at least talking to me. Most people just walk on by like I'm invisible. They've made it practically illegal to be poor in this city. Why do some people feel they can just walk up to anyone and start getting? Shove off.
You got anything you want to buy or sell? I'm the guy you want to deal with. Everything's on the computer, right at your fingertips. Be sure to tell all your friends. Just not the cops. What'll it be? Always a pleasure.
Oh, man. That's some. Get him.
Grayson hooked me up with some real tight merch. Those art lovers get in my face now, I'm ready to pop.
Grayson? Where he at these days?
Yo, where you been, man? You been running shit through that abandoned gas station for weeks.
Oh, word? I wanted to get some upgrades for my Zenith 10 mil.
He can hook you up nice, man. If you go, tell him I sent you. I want a discount next time.
Word.
Access granted.
Hello there. Well, you must be Adam Jensen.
A keen observation.
Mrs. Reed told me you might pay me a visit. And don't take this the wrong way, but you're kind of hard to miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment. She told me you might have information regarding Megan Reed's case and the attack on Seraph headquarters.
Oh boy, what a mess. Total pissing match. We had the feds on our ass, orders from 3 different departments, and pressure from so many lobbyists it felt like being the scrawny new kid in a prison shower.
It is a very high-profile case. Mrs. Reed said you thought some procedures were overlooked.
You got that right. I mean, you know how it is. Mrs. Reed told me you used to be a cop. There's always cases where you see the lazy officers taking shortcuts. But this was different.
Different how?
Too much stuff got overlooked. People seemed way too eager to jump to conclusions, and every time I was remotely insistent, I got turned down by ranking officers. People wanted to bury this thing fast. That's never a good sign.
Surely you have something more substantial than this.
Yeah, well, that's where you come in. I got a couple of leads I could never fully investigate. I started poking around, but these government-type agents just gave me the creeps. I got scared. Months away from retirement, I didn't want to fuck things up. But you obviously have the means to get to the bottom of this.
So what have you got?
First off, there's a rumor that the order to close the investigation came from higher up, maybe even outside the local department. Anything like that would have passed through Captain Penn. There might be traces of this left on his office computer.
Guess I'll have to pay a visit to the local precinct.
Well, while you're there was an officer assigned to the case, Chet Wagner. He's not what you call a choir boy. And when he suddenly got brought on the case, I got suspicious. Somebody wanted him there. And I'm pretty sure he tampered with some of the evidence. You should talk to him. Find out what he knows.
Okay, I'll have a little chat with Officer Wagner.
You'll most likely find him in the lobby. He got retrograded from his conduct, and he takes depositions now. He won't budge easily, but I'm pretty sure you can find some dirt on him on his desktop. His office is on the 3rd floor. You might find something there to help loosen up his tongue.
Anything else worth looking into?
Yeah, when the order came down to close the case, the bulk of the evidence was stashed in a storage locker. Maybe you can find some interesting stuff in there. It's on the alley right next to the station. The code is 4891. But I know an outside agency had access to that locker, so be careful.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's nothing. And, please, don't bother coming back here with details. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to help. But the less I know about this case, the better I'll feel.
You said an outside agency may have tampered with a storage locker. What did you mean by that?
Well, I've heard that government agents may have locked up some of the more sensitive evidence in a safe inside the locker.
Come on, Chase. What are you not telling me?
Damn it! Okay, listen. I snooped around that locker before and found the safe code. But I kinda got caught by one of those guys. He knows I know, Jensen. If I give you the code, they'll know I talked. Call me negative, but I can't think of a nice outcome to that.
Why retire from the force only to become a security guard? I mean, it looks like you still love the work.
I love the idea of being a cop. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to join the force. But I just got fed up. It's not like I had imagined it. It's a job. Some people are good at it, while others just don't care. And it shows. This case, the Seraph case, it was just the last drop in a cup already full.
You said an outside agency may have tampered with a storage locker. What did you mean by that?
Well, I've heard that government agents may have locked up some of the more sensitive evidence in a safe inside the locker.
Come on, Chase. What are you not telling me?
Damn it! Okay, listen. I snooped around that locker before and found the safe code. But I kinda got caught by one of those guys. He knows I know, Jensen. If I give you the code, they'll know I talked. Call me negative, but I can't think of a nice outcome to that.
How did you get assigned to this case?
I didn't push for it, if that's what you mean. To be honest, I didn't want to get involved.
Why not?
I was an honest cop, Jensen. I always tried to conduct myself in accordance with the law, with procedures, and what I believed was right. Not really the standard MO for a case like this.
That's all I need for now.
What you need, player?
Yo, you look like
'Cause
the
I
man
know
who knows
where
where
you
to
can
find
come
that
some
good
good.
shit. Upgrades, weapons, stuff like that.
You have turned away from his
That's
word.
some get it.
See that kid Dominguez broke the strikeout record last
Liberty
night?
in mind
You
and
guys got a
body.
mechanical arm,
They
and
were
they're
so
saying he's the
right when
second
they
coming.
decided to pick that.
These limb rides are being
It's a shame our
organized
son's
by the
name is
government.
right down there.
This is just the first step. These limb rides are being organized by the government. The law and split this country up.
Keep it down, pal. People are on the edge right now, and we don't want any more trouble.
What will you say when you're kidnapped by a bunch of augmented soldiers and put in a concentration camp? Not so much fun, okay? That's the third part.
Why is actually a 600-year-old vampire?
Now, before that little rock and roll break, I was talking about I'm trying to remind people that the only way they can get in touch with me is by online interactive
Access granted.
through and answer your questions as best we can. But don't get your panties in a bunch if you get hung up on. If we detect even the slightest suspicious fluctuation in signal, we have to shut you down. The World Order and their team of expert hackers could be trying to track us. And that's why we have to create a covert host site for every new stream and then shut it down immediately. I'm sitting here, just me and my tape, waiting for Lenny.
Don't get on my nerves, pal.
Nothing personal, but I don't want to have anything to do with you.
Hey, pal.
My ride was supposed to be here 15 minutes
work
ago.
done?
I'm gonna...
You meet all types.
Any idea what they're calling
I advise you to stay away from New York.
The biomod industry is going to tear this city apart. Mark my words.
Come on.
Trouble finding a seat on the bus, do you?
How many matches are gonna end
I
up
don't
out
mean
of
to
work
judge,
just because they
but I think
can't
damn it. My Wi-Fi is
Considering all the controversy, I think...
Oh, what's up,
Nice
dude?
jacket.
You lost or something?
Is that a high man?
I love
Adam?
Detroit. There's no place like
You got that neural hub yet?
You're asking me to pull off a heist, boss, inside a police station. It's gonna take time.
Right. Well, if you can't talk your way past the lobby, there's gotta be another entrance outside, in back or on the roof. Save the frontal assault as a last resort.
Don't get on my nerves, pal.
Behold the future, man. Those protesters just don't understand.
You're kinda welcome on our turf, pal. Shotgun load! Shotgun load!
Don't come no closer, Slicky. Back off.
You're kinda welcome on our turf, pal. You're pushing it, Hansa. Last chance.
Time to chat.
Damn Oggs.
What the fuck you looking at? Do I know you? Because I know it ain't my charming good look.
All the media speculation surrounding that hostage situation in Detroit has just blown through
Hey,
the
how
roof.
are you?
Thanks to the arrival of
Listen,
William
I
Taggart,
can't promise
celebrity
anything.
author and
Not right
founder
now.
of the anti-augmentation organization Humanity Front. Speaking from the tarmac at Wake.
Yeah? What do you want?
Information.
Then go bother the receptionist, Chrome Boy, instead of wasting my goddamn time.
Not that kind of information. I want to know about the Seraph Industries case.
Ha ha! And I want a blowjob and a vintage 05 Bar GT, so I guess we both keep on dreaming. Huh, metalhead?
I know you handled critical evidence linked to the case, and I want to know about it.
First off, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And second, even if I did, what makes you think I give a shit about what you want? Now, I strongly suggest you take your high-tech, toaster-looking ass out of my way before I handle you.
The Mandra's innovations first propelled augmentation technology to the forefront.
Sounds good.
These offices are off limits to civilians, sir. Don't go in there.
This is Eliza Cassette, reporting to you live from Picus.
The humanity.
I bet you weren't at the
What
Lynn
a joke.
demonstration.
Did you hear? They want the UN.
Yeah, hang on just a sec. Shit. Jensen?
Haas, surprised to see you here.
Yeah, well, I guess you're better at looking out for yourself than I am.
I don't have time for your self-pity. I need to get into the morgue.
That's it? Oh, forget it. I don't know what's going on with that body down there, but my orders come from the brass. No one gets in. First thing you say to me after almost 2 years is you want something?
Should I have given you an order? You've always been very good at following those.
God damn. Where do you get off being so self-righteous? You think I like this? Look at me. From SWAT team commander to a crummy desk sergeant in a 2-bit precinct. I don't need this from you. I get enough of it at home. So either come up with something better than your usual attitude, or you can just forget it, because you came to me.
Okay, look, you're angry, and you've got a right to be. I'm putting you in a bad position, but I have to get inside that morgue. I won't let it get back to you.
I'm always in a bad position. I don't see how I can possibly do this. There's so much heat right now, I'm telling you. The moment I open that door, I'm finished. I just got my life back together. This job is all I have. Don't make me do this.
Don't put this on anyone else. We both know the real reason you're stuck here is that you feel guilty about what you did. And until you face up to that, this is where you're gonna stay.
I knew it would come to that eventually. Everything goes back to that day. I shot a kid, but he was dead before I did that. He chose to make himself a weapon, and he could have gone through us like tissue paper with those augments of his. That's why you ran off. You just couldn't take that.
We all make mistakes, Wayne. Nobody blames you for it. You have to believe that and forgive yourself, or you'll never put it behind you.
You condescending jackass. You really don't get it, do you, why I'm like this? You're pissed because I killed the kid. Well, I'm pissed because you made me do it. You got the order, you refused and walked away, and then I was forced to do it. Do you get it now? I had no choice. God, I just want it all to go away for good.
It's in the past now, Wayne. We can put it behind us.
Really? God, that's good to know. It's like, wow, I can't believe the relief. Tell you what, go on in. The guys won't bother you. And Adam, thanks.
To offer my deepest sympathies and assure him that these attacks are in no way linked to Humanity Front. My people have worked tirelessly to find a peaceful solution to this dispute, and
Jensen, right? Heard about you. Yeah, you were a good cop by most accounts. But you're lucky you got out.
Last warning! Move back now!
Access denied. Access granted.
This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you.
You're Jensen, right?
Try not to start any trouble.
Back again to Detroit, where a handful of people were taken into custody this evening, following yet another anti-augmentation demonstration. This time, patients attempting to access the Second Avenue Limb Clinic found their route blocked by supporters of the Humanity Front movement. The pro-human organization had received permission to gather. Several violent skirmishes did break out, but no serious injuries.
Take another step. Detective Wagner to second floor forensics. Detective Wagner to second floor forensics. Detective Gump to third floor interrogation. Detective Gump to third floor interrogation.
Hear about that shipment we just...
You a delivery guy or
Loaded
something?
with you. Hear about that shipment we just got in? Cannot technology.
A couple of witnesses told me they saw you throwing Molotov cocktails as a
Nah, man. That wasn't me. I don't even know what that protest was even about.
That's funny. Because when we searched your wallet, we found a Humanity Front business card.
So what? My people.
So you're saying your neighbor knows something about these disappearances?
Yeah, one of the boys who went missing lived in my building. He used to work in my neighbor case.
What did they argue about?
The boy used to listen to conspiracy teaching.
Are you supposed to be here, sir? I thought the station had been locked down.
Campbell's doing an autopsy on that John Doe they brought in earlier. Morgue's off limits until he's through. Again? Brooke was trespassing.
Who cares if Sarah's rent a call to kill him?
Murder's not the issue. The way I hear it, our JD's a cop.
No way.
According to the first responders.
Shit. How much you want to bet that story's about to change?
Police decided to shut down the
Jensen,
legal rally
what the hell are you doing here?
and closed the
Station's supposed to be off limits to all non-essentials.
Perhaps
You don't even fucking work here.
Access granted. Access granted.
Are you supposed to be here, sir? I thought the station had been locked down.
Access granted.
That's far enough. This is a restricted area.
I just got off the phone with a mother from... I just got off the phone with a mother from Florida who confirmed what most of us already know, but I want to share it.
stay here until I get some answers, kid. We're talking about some serious fucking crimes.
Crimes? What are you talking about, man? My brother's missing and you want to charge him? Typical.
All right, let's try this again. From the top. When was the last time you saw Lucky? And who was he with?
I told... you. It was like a week ago. We was hanging with some old friends.
Old friends. Right. Listen, we know you both used to run with the Motor City Bangers. We know Jason is still in deep, and we know he's into something big.
Yo, you got all the answers. Why you bothering me?
Okay, smart mouth. How does arm trafficking grab you, huh? Does that ring a bell? Maybe the DRBs are having a chat with your brother right now. What's the matter? You've got nothing to say? I've got all day.
Access granted.
I'm trying to remind people that the only way they can get in touch with me is by online interactive streaming. We'll stream you through and answer your questions as best we can, but don't get your panties in a bunch if you get hung up on. If we detect even the slightest suspicious fluctuation in signal, we have to shut you down.
Whatever happens,
Don't
I ain't no guinea pig. Ain't no way I was getting off just to keep my job.
Jensen, I have a message for you from one of your former colleagues, a Detective Alexander.
Jenny, what did you want?
She said she could use some help if you can make your way over to Grand River Road. And might I just add, as wonderful as it is to have you back at the office, I am not your personal dating service.
Jensen, what the hell are you doing here? The station's supposed to be off limits to all non-essentials. You don't even fucking work here anymore.
It's his movie from the 1980s. Look at this guy.
Nice digs.
I think we were just talking about you, pal.
Hey, you ever heard?
It's his movie from the 1980s. About this cop. He gets all shut up. He gets rebuilt as a cyborg.
Is that with Van Damme?
No, that's something else. I'm surprised you never heard of it. It takes place in future Detroit. I guess I'm just not in this.
We've got a trespasser!
Access granted. Access granted.
They're taking our kids to these secret camps that have been springing up everywhere across the country and not even telling the parents.
Access granted.
In person to offer my deepest sympathies and assure him that in no way linked to my people have worked tirelessly.
I recognize you. Seraph Industries Security, Jesus. You're making more of a difference working there than we are here.
Access denied. Access granted.
Regardless. But no serious injuries were reported. This is Eliza Cassetta. All the media speculation surrounding that hostage situation in Detroit. Celebrity author and founder of the anti-augmentation organization.
Are you deaf or just plain stupid? I told you to get the hell out of my way.
Strong words. You're a real poet. Tell me, is that how you plan to handle the judge when they prosecute you for perjury, possession, and intent to distribute?
What the hell are you babbling about, Chrome Boy?
Funny story. There's this guy, Blaine Lopez, deals dope near City Airport. A real scumbag. You know him? Because I have a nice little chat record between him and you. So you want to go to jail? Or you want to tell me what I want to know?
How the hell do you... Shit, man. Now listen, I just did what was asked of me. I didn't have a choice.
Talk.
Okay, look. I just came in one morning and there was an email with my new assignment in it. Official business. But there were also specific instructions. I had to check out the lab for footage from an IntelliCam. They told me to take it and leave it near a garbage can somewhere near the lake.
What was on it?
Well, it's not crystal clear, but mainly it shows the boys who attacked Seraph as they were breaching the labs. And it looked like they were bringing something in with them. Impossible to tell what.
Who asked you to do this?
You think I know? Orders are orders around here. They always come from above. And nobody asks questions. You just do what they say, and you hope you don't end up like Secretary Haas over there.
Rallied prematurely and closed the Broadview tunnel. Perhaps they feared what might happen once the hostage situation at Seraph Industries
I
was
can't
solved.
promise anything.
What's the deal, baby?
This DRB turf, asshole. Don't try it.
What if some shit goes down? How am I even gonna get out of there?
Don't worry, baby.
You crazy?
Way in the fourth floor of the building next door. Get away.
Hey, Jetson. Long time
There's
no
just
see.
something about a man who's I never let T-Boss people give me with no car.
That Cassandra
You trying to
is
scare
right
me,
on.
Skinner?
You don't belong here,
Hold on,
Richie. Are you
don't.
sure you didn't take a wrong
You look like a guy that gets around. Little advice, stay out of the sewers. A lot of shit going down in there lately.
I've been out on the streets a long time. Seen a lot of bad shit.
Get that shit out my face.
Get rid of the weapon.
Before I shove it up
Unless
your
you want to
ass.
start something.
Look at you. What are you, a goddamn super soldier or something? I heard about them on the radio.
Lazarus is the shit.
Them D-rope cats is gonna get... That's far enough. Leave quietly and you won't get hurt.
Don't come no closer, Slick. Back off.
bangers and ballers have been fighting for territory even under the city. And I seen some other guys.
What's all the fuss about this augmentation technology?
You know who's behind these attacks on Seraph Industries, don't you?
People see conspiracies everywhere. They're saying that Lim's
2027 and we're
personal
still
capital
out
effects
about the
means
damn
some people get
if it were up to
frustrated.
me,
These
this
riots
place
were
would have
David
no
Seraph.
argument.
You work for Seraph Industries.
You are a very lucky man to be able to afford all those augmentations.
An extremely regrettable
Before you
affair.
ask,
I'd
no,
very much
your
like
mirror
to
has
meet
not
with
been
David
replaced,
Seraph
Mr.
in
Jensen.
person to offer my
If you
deepest
ask
sympathies
me,
and
these riots
assure
are
him that
David
these
Seraph's
attacks
fault.
are...
How can you say that? He has this air of arrogance about him, this sense of
Mr. Jensen, I fixed up your apartment real nice.
Welcome home, Mr. Jensen. Reestablishing
Work for a day or two, then yes.
See you soon, Mr. Jensen.
Have you found anything? Please, I've got to know what really happened to Megan.
I've investigated all of Detective Chase's leads. You were right. Something was off with Megan's case.
So, what did you find?
Someone in the government, a man named Manderley, ordered that a specially appointed medical examiner perform the autopsy. He bypassed the local ME. Simply put, that's not a good sign.
It sure doesn't sound good.
There were only 3 people who got out of the labs alive. Me and 2 others. One died in the hospital a few days later. The second one, a lab tech, was ready to give a detailed description of what he saw. Funny thing is, by the time the investigators got to him, he couldn't remember a thing.
You sound like you don't believe that.
I don't. Not from the reports I've read. I think someone got to him first. An officer assigned to the case was asked to get rid of a major piece of evidence. Footage from one of our intellicams showed fuzzy images of the attackers bringing something inside the labs.
What? What were they bringing in?
I don't know. But for someone higher up to want that evidence gone, it must have been important. I got my hand on a test report that confirms what was bothering Chase. The attackers used excessive measures to make bodies and equipment unidentifiable.
Oh my God, Megan. What do you make of this, Adam?
I don't know exactly. I guess the idea was to leave no traces, no DNA evidence that would link back to them. But it just seems a bit too convenient.
So what you're telling me is we couldn't find anything conclusive?
No, I'm sorry. But one thing's for sure. Somebody's been hard at work covering up and destroying evidence related to this case. Somebody with power, who wanted to erase anything that might have made the investigation linger. I'm sorry, Cassandra. I wish I had more tangible answers to give you.
It's all right, Adam. I'm sure you did all you could. At least now I know my instincts were right. And, do you know exactly how Megan died?
I read the reports. She didn't suffer, Cassandra. I can promise you that.
Thank you, Adam. It's not much, but it still brings me some comfort. I miss her so much.
Don't worry, Cassandra. This is not over. I don't know how or when, but I will get to the bottom of this.
I knew I was right to trust you, Adam. But please, be careful. It's strange. I thought knowing what really happened would make me feel better. But nothing will ever justify this. My daughter is gone, and I'll never get her back. I wish I could be sure she gets justice.
Trust me, she will.
From the tarmac at Wayne County Airport, Taggart called the attacks
an extremely... regrettable affair.